Let me ask you something. Are you trying to live on supplements? Having protein shakes for breakfast, multivitamins for lunch, a handful of capsules before bed without meals and no real food? And you're calling it wellness, but your body's calling it survival mode. Look, I love supplements. I prescribe them, I formulate protocols with them, I educate patients on them, but using supplements instead of food, that's not biohacking, it's actually self-sabotage. So in this video, I'm going to break down the truth about supplements, when to use them, when they can actually cause harm, and why working with a trained provider changes everything. So let's get one thing straight. Supplements are not a food group. You cannot get all the nutrients from pills and powders, and supplements are meant to supplement, not replace. That's literally what the word means. They're here to fill gaps in your diet, support metabolic pathways, or correct deficiencies, not to become your daily multivitamin meal replacement. So here's the problem. A lot of people think if I take a multivitamin, then I'm covered. But most vitamins require food, especially cofactors like fat, protein, or enzymes to actually be absorbed. Take vitamin D, for example. If you're swallowing it on an empty stomach with black coffee, you're not getting much of anything. It needs fat to be properly absorbed. And the same with iron. Taking it without vitamin C equals poor absorption. And taking it with calcium, now you've blocked it. So unless you understand the science of synergy, you're just taking expensive powder with the side effect of false security. Now, let's talk about danger. Because yes, you can absolutely harm yourself with the wrong supplements in the wrong dose at the wrong time. I see this all the time with new patients that come into my practice. People are megadosing on fat-soluble vitamins like A or E, thinking more is better. Taking high-dose zinc daily and depleting copper, which triggers anemia and immune issues, or loading up on calcium supplements without vitamin K leads to calcification of arteries instead of bones. And let's not forget drug-nutrient interactions. You start taking high-dose vitamin K while on blood thinners, that's a real problem. Magnesium with blood pressure meds, that can lead to hypotension. Or 5-HTP on top of SSRIs, you risk serotonin syndrome. This is why supervision matters, because even natural doesn't always mean harmless. So according to the NIH, the Office of Dietary Supplements, more than 20,000 ER visits a year are linked to supplements, and those are just the ones we catch. So does this mean supplements are bad? Absolutely not. Supplements can be life-changing when used appropriately. So here's when supplements shine. Let's say you've got labs identified deficiencies like low vitamin D, B12, or ferritin, or you're healing a system like gut repair with glutamine or leaky gut protocols, or you could be targeting hormone pathways using adaptogens or DHEA. Let's say you're dealing with malabsorption issues like Crohn's, celiac, or post-bariatric surgery, or you're using therapeutic doses short-term with provider guidance. So the key word here is guidance, because the best supplements in the wrong body at the wrong time becomes a problem and not a solution. And this is where functional medicine shines. We look at the root cause, we test what's missing, and strategically supplement so we're not just throwing random capsules at your symptoms. There's a trap I see too many people fall into. So you feel like crap, and then you go to the health food store, you go to social media, and you drop $300 on the trending supplements with zero plan. Nothing changes, and now you're frustrated and you're broke. And that's the problem. The supplement industry is a $60 billion machine, and they're marketing to your pain and not your physiology. You don't need a drawer full of random bottles. You need a clear plan, you need labs, and you need someone who knows how to interpret them. And that's why I always recommend starting with a full assessment, prioritizing targeted supplements and not shotgun stacking, cycling and retesting, and not taking the same thing over and over again, and focusing on food as foundation and not an afterthought, because wellness doesn't come in a bottle. But when you combine strategic supplementation with real food, movement, sleep, and stress management, now you have a winning game plan. So the next time someone tells you, just take a vitamin, ask them, what am I taking this vitamin for? What is it actually trying to fix? What are the labs that they're basing this off of? How long should you take it? How do you take it? And what side effects are you to look out for? And if they can't answer those questions, I want you to run. Supplements are a tool. They're not a meal. They're not a miracle. And they're definitely not a replacement for actual wellness. So if you are someone who's ready to get clear on what your body actually needs, what I want you to do is check out the caption below for opportunity to order functional lab testing, book a consultation, or explore my guided wellness programs that will take the guesswork and the wasted money out of the equation. So that if you found this video helpful, I want you to comment and let me know what supplement myths you want me to bust next.